Hi everyone, I am Ketra. I'm really excited about today's reading. It is episode number 3 of the Soul's Spread. It is a journey in 7 readings, and today's intention of the reading is called The Crossing. And so what I wrote down was the threshold between the old life and the new path. It involves release, surrender, and the courage to move into the unknown. So these messages are for my sober souls, those on this path to spiritual recovery, and those healing from past traumas. They don't necessarily have to deal with sobriety. I have several viewers that are dealing with past traumas from many different aspects of life. And so that is why I'm doing these episodes. I'm just really excited for today's message, because when you're able to understand that you're in that threshold between your old way of being and your new way of being, it is sometimes confusing, but it is a blissful way of life when you're able to tap into your intuition and you're able to know that you're divinely guided, that your spirit, that we're one, but we're all connected. And when we heal ourselves, when we heal our mind, when we heal our heart, that's when we can move forward and heal others. So let's go ahead and use the Akashic Soul Records Oracle to tap into our soul right now. So again, this is a collective reading, so some of these messages may not resonate with you, and if they don't, that's okay. But I do invite you to sit back, relax, take a nice deep breath, and connect to your higher self so that you can receive the messages that you're meant to hear. Let's go ahead and get started with flow. You are learning the rhythm of trust and surrender. Forces larger than you are moving everything perfectly. Relax into the current and allow life to unfold. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this card, because it goes along with what I felt that this intention of the reading was going to be. Balancing currents. You feel pulled in different energetic directions. True integration is not choosing sides. It is finding harmony between them. Breathe into the tension. And that just lines up, because when you're on that threshold between the old life and the new path, you need to breathe and you need to give yourself grace as you're transitioning from an old way of being to the new way of being. The new way of being is sometimes scary as it's unfolding, because you're just used to the chaos, or you're used to the previous behaviors, or you're used to whatever this was for you as you're moving forward. Sometimes all you need to do is just breathe. So we're also going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle for some more guided messages. And then we are going to use the tarot to kind of guide us through the crossing. I love it. I love being able to help guide you guys on your spiritual path to healing. Self-love. Wow. I got this card earlier for somebody that I was doing a reading for. And it's a beautiful reminder that at this time right now, as you're going through the crossing, first video was the whisper, hearing those whispers, hearing those subtle nudges that you need to make a change. The second one was the invitation to spiritually, formally asking you to step through that door to your soul's path. This is how you do it, with self-love and kindness. The next message. Okay, we have 2. Wow, we have 3. So we're just going to take them all. Discernment, fear, and protection. So discernment is knowing what is your reality. What is it that your soul is calling you to do? That's how I feel about discernment. Protection and fear. So fear is what we go through when we're crossing that threshold, when we're leaving the old life and we're stepping into the new life. And protection, just know that you are divinely guided. Whether it's God, your higher self, your higher power, whatever it is you resonate with, just know that you are protected as you're crossing that threshold. All right, so now we're going to ask Tarot to just kind of guide us through the threshold. So we are going to ask Tarot to show me the energy that I'm reading for. Show me the energy that I'm reading for. Two of Wands. Wow. So Two of Wands is literally you planning what you want to do. It is planning to make a change in your life. But what does that look like? So as you are planning that new beginning, that threshold crossing, what does that look like for you? Six of Cups. So Six of Cups reminds us to tap into our inner self, tap into our inner child. Just as I said before, be kind, give yourself some grace as you're crossing that threshold, as you're learning how to be versus how you were. The Tower. So it takes a Tower moment to understand that we need to make a change, that we need to get back into that flow. We need to get, that's the first one. You are learning the rhythm of trust and surrender. So you can decide who you want to be moving forward. Do you want to be the person just falling from the Tower moment, or do you want to be the person that is jumping into that next phase of life? Eight of Wands. So as you move forward through that threshold, things start happening quite quickly for you. You feel the changes, you feel inspired, you feel that like pull, that push, that direction that you want to go in. What does that direction look like? Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a time of celebration. And so I really feel like this is you celebrating with family and friends as you surrender and have that courage to move forward in the unknown. As you move forward, I feel like you'll be guided by others. I feel like surrounding you is like your tribe, those that are around you to guide you into that new direction. And the Two of Pentacles is a reminder to balance yourself, balance between the work that you're doing for yourself and being playful with yourself. That Six of Cups energy is also, like I had said, tapping into your inner child. So just remember to find that balance as you're crossing this threshold, whether it's crossing the threshold from damaging behaviors or crossing the threshold from not being into sobriety to being into sobriety. So it's just balancing your life moving forward. And this is what you get. You get to rebirth yourself. The Empress. The Empress is abundant. She is literally birthing a new life for herself, or for yourself, himself, herself, they, them. You're literally at that point in your life where you have made the change and now things are just easily coming to you. Nine of Cups, that is it. Wish fulfillment. So at this point, once you cross that threshold and you're willing to be guided, you're willing to go forward on your soul's path, you're going to be asked, what is it that you want to do next? And so from your heart, from that emotional balance that you're achieving, that's what you do, is you get to just choose, what is it that your soul wants to do? So we're just going to get three more cards of advice just to guide you. Okay, hold on. That Ace of Pentacles just flipped over and was like, nope, I'm coming out. We need to talk. So the Ace of Pentacles is literally a gift from above. It is Spirit saying, look, here, this is tangible. You can have this if you choose to cross through the threshold. Knight of Wands. No, Knight of Swords. Sorry, Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a reminder to, usually for me, take your time. However, once I sat it down next to the Ace of Pentacles, it just, so that this way, sorry. So the Knight of Swords, when I set it down next to the Ace of Pentacles, he literally is charging towards this new direction, that this new offer from Spirit, this new offer from the divine. And I love that, because usually it's a card of, hey, be careful, slow down. But this is you. Gosh, I hope this reflects right. This is you moving forward towards that Ace of Pentacles moment. And our last card is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is looked at several ways by many readers. But for me, in this reading, this is telling me that there is more work to do. There is more work to do on your soul's path, on this journey that you're on. And I just think you're ready. I think you're ready, willing, and able to go ahead and move forward on your soul's path. And that is fantastic. So I think that's where we're going to leave today's episode. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue to enjoy the journey. And again, if you need a little bit help, you want a one-on-one reading with me, or if you just need to connect with me while you're on your path to sobriety, leave me a comment. Let me know how I can get to you, and we'll go from there. So until the next video, take care and have a great rest of your day.